That's
Let me say
literally
something.
it.
Let me say something real quick about that, Dad. I like. I get what y'all saying about the academic thing. I think the main reason why he even consider himself in whatever category he think himself is in, it's because of the fact that it's all about he has this personality that people like to see either crash out or just do something stupid. That's
True.
why he gets the views.
True.
And that's why he does what he does because he knows it gets under people's skin the way he does it. Some of the stuff might be actually legit true that he's doing. Some of it actually might be false. But at the end of the day, he knows how to push people buttons and he knows how to get people to talk about him because that's what certain people with personality do. But that's the reason why, like, no matter if you're a sports journalist, a video game journalist, wrestling journalist, any type of journalist, when you have a personality that people can what's the word I'm trying to say, interact with, you know for a fact that you're doing something. You know you're doing something. It could be right, it could be wrong. So like the fact that DJ Academic, I think he knows what he's doing in a sense of being like a dumbass on the camera because he knows that was to actually sit down and actually does what he does as a journalist supposed to be, he probably think he wouldn't get the credibility he should. So he looks at everything from surface level and report it like that because either A, that's the people that he attract, or B, his intelligence to begin with. That's just me. That's how I look at it.
All
No,
right.
he's different when it's other people in the room.
Yeah,
Like when
I
Jamie,
it's
you
agree.
Oh,
really
it
I
gets
watched that
agree.
very
nigga?
objective out
it's
of
nobody
nowhere.
to when he's by himself is nobody to check him.
I
But like
agree.
when he like even when he had his podcast, I forgot when he was on Spotify or whatever. Like he wouldn't go as hard as he does like when he just by himself in front of his screen. It's just him, like because it's nobody to check him in the room, so he
Yeah,
can
no
just
pushback.
I
yeah, he
agree.
feel like he can just say whatever the fuck because you in the safety of your home behind your screen, and who gonna check you? That's how he feel.
I
But
agree
but
with
he's
that.
it's always different when it's somebody else in the room. Always, he don't
I
have all that
agree.
smoke.
At the end of the day, he gonna talk his shit, right? If he think he a
Yeah.
journalist, he gonna call himself the greatest journalist. But to me,
Mm-hmm.
if you really being honest and truthful about it, I think it's disrespectful to actual journalists out there. Him talking about numbers, I mean, because that's one of the things you mentioned, Jay. Like he talk about, numbers, who's selling this and who's selling that.
Hmm.
Anybody could tell you this shit. At the end of the day, these bloggers, these other publications, they posting this same information. It's just that it's different the way people consume it. Everybody would rather go watch a video, like RBJ said, where you have somebody like Academics making a fool of himself, crashing out or saying whatever dumb shit he's saying while he telling you the numbers. It's kind of like the same thing with the Kendrick in this interview with SZA. Like, I feel like the fact that it was something that people had to actually sit there and read was one of the reasons why people reacted to it the way that they did. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's
That's
just
facts.
it's different for people to consume it that way. There's
Yep.
definitely a bunch of publications
He
telling
made
you
niggas read.
right. He made niggas read. Really, I feel like people
And you
ain't.
know what's the funny part? I'm sorry to cut you off, so
No,
you
go
know what's the
ahead.
funny part too? I want to chime on that. Yo, the funniest part is when they have to read it and they still get it mispronounced or they're not catching on.
Right.
Females would like play a part and do dumb shit like that on
Hey,
the
yo,
internet,
what?
and it
Wait,
sucked because like
why the
when
girls
when you
say
look at that, huh?
Why? What?
But
What
It's
happened?
coming.
when you look at the situation of what he
Bro, this
did.
guy just pissed off half the comment section, bro. Who knows, bro? They gonna come at you. They gonna be like, "What you say?"
You want to
Petty
clarify,
women, but
Pharaoh?
I'm saying, yeah, I did. Petty women do this shit. They read it carefully. They just didn't catch on. He said, "What does it mean to you?" And everybody still got it wrong. And I never understood how you get that fucked up when he said what it means to you.
Yo, that's the craziest part that I think of that whole article. The fact that they could not read to understand that The question was, what does the phrase mean to you? All these people that took that as, what does the song mean? Explain this lyric and that lyric. I don't get how you get that from that interview.
But the song isn't complex anyway. What does he have to explain? I called him a foul. I stand by what I said.
Look, and you're a colonizer.
Right.
Well, I called him a colonizer because he called us a bunch of slaves. Like, what? What does he have to explain that?
Wait, I'm the truth, you ain't never lied. Top down, all crews like vanilla sky. All this hate against the kid, it should be televised. Afraid of heights, not me, I'm forever fly. Yup, I'm back, but I never left. You niggas left ain't coming back, son, that's kinda death. Matter of fact, I made it better, y'all was wasting breath. I hold it down while you're gone, won't even know you're left.